Hey everyone, and welcome back to Blue Aquatics. Have you noticed your Flowerhorn not eating for the past week or from past 2 to 3 days? Don't worry, you are not alone. This is a common issue that has several possible causes, but it's definitely concerning when your beautiful fish refuses food for an extended period of time. In today's video, we are going to cover most of the reasons why this could be happening and explain the actual treatment that can help bring your fish back to good health. So let's get started. First reason is water temperature fluctuations. One of the primary reasons your Flowerhorn may not be eating is water temperature fluctuations. Flowerhorns thrive in warm, tropical water between 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. If the water gets too cold or too hot, it affects the fish metabolism, making them sluggish or even causing digestive issues. So the treatment: use a reliable heater to stabilize the tank's temperature. If the water is too cold, raise the temperature slowly about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius per hour. Monitor the tank's temperature with a digital thermometer to ensure consistency. Avoid placing the tank in direct sunlight, which can cause sudden temperature spikes. Second reason is poor water quality. Water quality is a critical factor. Flowerhorns are sensitive to ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates. These harmful chemicals build up in the tank when waste or uneaten food decomposes. High levels of ammonia or nitrites can irritate the fish gill and digestive system, causing a loss of appetite. So treatment: perform a 25 to 30% water change immediately if you notice signs of poor water quality, such as cloudy water, foul smell, or fish gasping near the surface. Use a high quality water conditioner like CHM Prime to neutralize ammonia and nitrites. Regularly test your water using test kits and maintain a good filtration system to prevent future spikes. Third one is stress from environmental changes. Stress can make Flowerhorns stop eating. Environmental changes such as moving the tank, changing decorations, or even rearranging plants can stress your Flowerhorn. These fish are territorial and need stability. As you can see, I exchanged this Flowerhorn with one of my friends, and from last 1 week this Flowerhorn is not eating. You can also watch the video as shared on the screen. So the treatment for this: minimize changes to the tank environment. If you need to clean the tank or make adjustments, do so gradually over several days. Offer hiding spots and places where the fish can retreat it if it feels threatened. Stress reducing solutions like stress coat conditioners can help calm your fish. Fourth one is overfeeding and constipation. Overfeeding is another common cause of appetite loss. When Flowerhorns are overfed, they may develop constipation, leading to bloating and discomfort. This can make them refuse food. So the treatment: if you suspect constipation, stop feeding for 2 to 3 days to give the Flowerhorn digestive system time to clear out. After the fasting period, feed them blanched peas to help relieve constipation. Ensure that you are not feeding your fish too much in the future. 2 small feedings per day are ideal. Fifth reason is internal parasites. Internal parasites such as nematodes or flukes can be reason your Flowerhorn stops eating. Symptoms include weight loss, lethargy, and stringy white feces. So the treatment: treat the tank with deworming medications like Metrogel or Levimazole, following the manufacturer's dosage instructions. It's essential to quarantine the affected fish if possible. After treatment, perform water changes and clean the tank to prevent reinfestation. Sixth reason is bacterial infections. Bacterial infections can cause inflammation in the digestive system, making it painful for your Flowerhorn to eat. You may notice swelling, sores, or lethargy. Treatment: move the infected fish to a hospital tank and treat with antibiotics such as erythromycin or furan 2. You should follow the medication's dosing instructions carefully. During treatment, ensure the water quality remains pristine and that the temperature is kept steady. Seventh reason is poor oxygen levels. Oxygen deprivation is another reason for appetite loss. If the tank does not have enough aeration or if the water is too warm, oxygen levels can drop, leaving your Flowerhorn struggling to breathe. Treatment: increase oxygen levels by adding air stones or improving water flow with a stronger filter. Also, reduce the water temperature slightly to increase oxygen solubility. Eighth is fish bullying. If your Flowerhorn shares the tank with other aggressive fishes, it could be stress due to bullying or competition. This can lead to stress induced anorexia. Treatment: separate the bullied fish into its own tank or use tank dividers. Flowerhorns are often best kept alone as they are aggressive by nature. This will also reduce territorial disputes. Ninth is inadequate diet or wrong food type. Flowerhorns are picky eaters and need a high protein diet. Feeding them the wrong type of food such as low quality pellets or unvaried diets may cause them to lose interest in eating. So the treatment: switch to a high quality food brand such as Hikari Chiclet Gold or Okiko Platinum. Offer variety by supplementing their diet with the treats like frozen bloodworms, brine shrimps, or small pieces of shrimp to encourage them to eat again. 10th reason is pH imbalance. Flowerhorns thrive in slightly alkaline water with a pH between 7.5 to 8. If the pH is too low or too high, it can affect their ability to digest food, leading to appetite loss. So the treatment: use a test kit to check the pH regularly. If the water is too acidic, add pH buffers or crushed coral to raise it. If it's too high, you can use driftwood or specific pH lowering products. For driftwood, you can watch, I had already created a separate video on this topic and you can watch that video. Avoid making sudden changes to the pH as this can cause further stress. 11th is spawning behavior. During breeding seasons, female Flowerhorns might stop eating as they prepare to spawn. Hormonal changes and the act of guarding eggs can suppress appetite. So the treatment: if breeding behavior is observed, ensure that the environment remains calm and clean. Provide high protein foods to help them regain strength after the breeding cycle. 12th is ammonia poisoning. High ammonia levels are toxic to fish, causing irritation to the gills and internal organs. This often leads to refusal to eat, as the fish focuses on survival rather than feeding. So the treatment: immediately conduct a 50% water change and add an ammonia detoxifier like Prime. Ensure your filtration system is functioning properly to prevent future ammonia spikes and avoid overfeeding or overstocking the tank. 13th reason is tank size too small. Flowerhorns are large fish and require space to swim. If they kept in a tank that is too small, they may become stressed and refuse to eat. So the treatment: ensure that the tank is at least 55 gallons for one Flowerhorn. Upgrade to a larger tank if necessary and make sure the fish has plenty of room to explore and swim freely. 14th reason is low quality food or expired food. Sometimes The issue could be as simple as the food being expired or of poor quality. Stale or improperly stored food can lose its nutrition value or develop mold, which makes it unappetizing and unsafe. So the treatment: always check the expiration date on the food packaging and store fish food in a cool, dry place. If the food smells off or looks moldy, discard it and replace it with fresh, high quality pellets or frozen foods. 15th reason is fungal infections. Fungal infections like cotton wool disease can affect the mouth or gills, making it painful for your Flowerhorn to eat. You might notice white, fuzzy patches on the skin or fins. So the treatment: treat the infected fish with antifungal medication like Pimafix or methylene blue. Isolate the fish in a separate tank if necessary and keep the water clean to prevent the spread of the infection. 16th reason is overcrowding in the tank. Too many fish in a small tank can lead to competition for food, stress, and poor water quality, all of which can contribute to a lack of appetite. So the treatment: reduce the number of fish in the tank. Each Flowerhorn should have enough space to establish its territory, so overcrowding should be avoided at all costs. 17th reason is light issues. If your Flowerhorn is exposed to too much or too little light, it can affect its behavior, including eating habits. Fish need a regular light cycle to stay healthy. So the treatment: provide 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness each day using a reliable aquarium light. Avoid exposing the tank to direct sunlight, which can cause temperature fluctuations and algae growth. 18th reason is recent medication effects. If you have recently treated your tank with medication, your Flowerhorn might lose its appetite temporarily. Some medications, especially antibiotics, can affect fish digestion. So the treatment: after completing a medication cycle, perform a 30% water change to remove any chemical residue. Slowly reintroduce food in small amounts to encourage the fish to start eating again. 19th reason is tank too noisy or distracting. Excessive noise or vibration from external sources like nearby appliances or frequent tapping on the tank can scare your Flowerhorn and lead to stress, causing a loss of appetite. So the treatment: place the tank in a quiet, low traffic area. Avoid tapping on the glass and reduce any loud noises near the tank to create a calm environment. 20th reason: age and old age. As Flowerhorn age, their metabolism slows down and they may not eat as much as they used to. This is normal and usually happens when the fish is past its prime. So the treatment: if your Flowerhorn is older and not eating as much, offer smaller, more frequent meals that are easier to digest, like high quality pellets or soft, frozen foods. Monitor their health and adjust feeding schedule as necessary. So conclusion, and there you have it: 20 possible reasons why your fish might not be eating and how you can fix it. Remember, it's important to stay patient and methodical when figuring out the root cause. Each Flowerhorn is unique, so keep observing your fish behavior closely. So thanks for watching Blue Aquatics. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more helpful fish care videos. See you next time.